Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday. We had a very interesting day. But before I get to one of the interesting things that we did today, I want to tell you about the things that we didn't get to. This shelf is still not up. And I feel bad about that because I'm editing the vlogs right now where, we get it and we've had it. And, Alex helps me bring the bookcases up here. And I'm like, we're going to get to this, real soon. And then we haven't. Although, in fairness, man, a lot has happened. A whole lot. A whole lot has transpired. Because Alex was here, and then shortly after, Josh was here. And as a reminder, that was a sudden thing. We didn't know that Josh was going to be here. I know sometimes we tell information to our patrons early, so some folks would be like, oh, the patrons must have known about that. No, they didn't know because we didn't even know. So these sorts of things are, they're fun, right? Because I love seeing friends, but there is definitely some stuff happening in September that I think makes September both one of the wildest months of the year and one of the probably the most fun month of the year. And all of the wild things that happened this week, the sudden unknown things, that trend could continue a little bit throughout the next few months. And I'll leave it there. We'll talk more about that in the future. That being said, things are good. Things are good. I'm very excited for the future and to get to some cool things on the vlog that maybe even I don't know about yet. The future looks relatively bright from where we're standing right now. So now let me tell you about what happened today. So yesterday, we did our we thought was the second to last Pokemon stream. And we're getting into the very, very end of the game. And one of the things that we needed to do was to actually grind some levels, because there's a part of the postgame in this Pokemon game that you do battle with some really, really crazy trainers. And you don't need it to beat the game, but if you're trying to, get a lot closer to 100%ing the game, then it's a part of the game, right? But our Pokemon were way under-leveled for it, and we needed to, grind some levels. And we were going to do it off screen. We finished the stream last night, and I was like, all right, we'll just do this off screen. And I did plan on doing that. I was like, we need to do that before the stream next week. However, I woke up this morning and it occurred to me, I was like, well, crap. If we are grinding for levels, and you do that in Pokemon by literally fighting Chansey over and over again, I was like, the problem is we might run into a shiny Pokemon. And if we do, and we don't get it on screen, that would suck. Because Mao has never caught a shiny Pokemon. I have never caught a shiny Pokemon, except for the Red Gyarados and Gold and Silver. So, it would be really sad if we managed to find one or catch one or whatever, and it was just not a part of the show. So, we decided that we would stream more Pokemon today, and it would be very much just catching Chanseys. And we weren't even that far into the stream before Mao caught a shiny. Mao managed to catch a shiny Golbat. We have went through the entire game so far, have not even seen one, and seen any sort of shiny. And there it was on screen, and Mao fought it, and Mao caught it. And I was very excited for her. And I looked for a long time and could not find one. So, that was exciting for her. I have played Pokemon games for most of my life. I started playing Pokemon Red and Blue, And then I got Gold and Silver on release, and I got Ruby and Sapphire on release, and like I've gotten all these different Pokemon games. I've actually put a great deal of time into the Pokemon games, and I have never so much as seen a shiny on a game before today. And then Mal found it, so I was really hopeful that I could run into one, and I did not. I know it's a time thing, right? Like if I invest enough time, eventually I will, but I don't have the time to do it, so I guess that won't be happening for Let's Go. Unless I somehow just randomly run into one at some point. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not like beaten up over it, and I'm super glad Mal found one. But yeah, we will have gotten through basically the entire game, and I will not have found a shiny. But at least Mal got one, and that's really cool. I'm really happy for her. Anyway, with all of that being wrapped up, and our Pokemon being probably over-leveled at this point, but it's fine. It's not a problem. We will be wrapping up the game next week. And it's crazy because we started this in January, but it'll end next week. And I'm looking forward to it. I've had fun with Pokemon, but I am looking forward to finally putting this project to rest and moving on to new things. But we'll talk about that more later on. All right, that's it. I'm going to end this vlog by asking you what the first shiny you caught was, what time, like when it was in your life, like what game it was on, what Pokemon it was. Real curious. And if you are like me, and you have played the games and you still have never found one, let me know that too. At least there will be some solidarity there. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?